It's gonna happen, just you watch.
Like the morning sun inviting the dawn to break. Beautiful, like the joy that...
Hi everyone, it's Wednesday. I just got home from a long, amazing day. So today was the day that I had my IUD removed, as you guys know if you've been following my videos. It was a really good day. I went to work this morning. I had a really good shift. My good friend Bokhara came back. She's been on vacation in Florida for like 2.5 weeks. So just knowing that she's home makes me so happy. Then I went to the doctor's and I had my IUD removed after work. It was a little bit of struggle to convince the doctor that the IUD was having an ill effect on my body. The first thing she said to me when I told her about the working out, the calorie counting, like completely changing my habits from August, she told me that she thought I should have my thyroid checked. And she said that it sounded like something that I'm having with like a problem I'm having with my thyroid. And I told her that in the beginning of the year, back in May, I had successfully lost 10 pounds within about 4 or 5 weeks before I went away to Europe, and so I don't think it's a problem with my thyroid. So I was telling her that and trying to convince her to take out the freaking IUD. Well, she was actually really nice. After I told her a couple stories about my weight loss in the past and this most recent weight loss that I had in the beginning of the year, and how I've been in therapy since the beginning of the year. I got really emotional. Anyway, she ended up being really nice and understanding, and she told me that I didn't have to have anything in my body if I didn't want to. Now, she was a little weary about me not being on any birth control at all, but I told her that I need to go a few months without any hormones in my system just as an experiment, because I've had it in my body for such a long time, and I just need to know what it's like as a grown woman to not have these pregnancy hormones or birth control hormones running through my veins. I want to stop tricking my body into thinking I'm pregnant all the time. I mean, no wonder why I'm a little bit heavier. Anyway, so it was good. She took it out. It didn't really hurt. She still insisted that I get blood work done to check out my thyroid, so I'm just gonna do it. Anyway, so in a couple weeks I'm gonna go get my blood work done, and I'll let you guys know how that goes. I'm not all that excited for it, but I'm not afraid of getting my blood drawn. I've been around needles pretty much my whole life. The daily meditation for today, October 17th, doing vision work with help from others. Doing this vision work draws on a power greater than myself. I'm willing to do work with others and to ask for their help. They help me think with a vision about moving toward my goal. I discuss the emotional hurdles to take the actions. Then I am more ready to take the action. Sometimes I break the action down into steps and further baby steps so I don't get frustrated. Then I don't lose any sight of my ability to do the action. For today, the vision work includes expanding, squeezing, modifying, shifting, opening, closing, psychology, higher level thinking, hope, faith, enjoyment. I have new perceptions. Where there were walls, there are now windows and doors. I open my vision to good things that are possible for me and my world. I like how they mention that this vision work is constructive, that it's not some willy-nilly fantasy, bobbling around in your head, that it's actually a goal that you're setting, that you're moving toward, and this vision of yourself, or whatever you're visioning, is constructive and it's helping you move toward that goal. I also like how they mention that they break the actions down into steps and further baby steps. I mean, everybody on here basically preaches the idea of doing things slowly, of taking baby steps. With baby steps, it turns into a really simple process of elimination and then adding good things into your life. So you're eliminating the bad things eventually through time, and then you're adding in all of these great behaviors at a time, like one at a time, and then eventually you seem to be doing all of these amazing things to help expedite your weight loss. I really like today's meditation. Also, I was expecting to feel really crappy after my doctor's appointment. I thought that maybe I would feel as crappy as the day that they actually inserted the IUD, but I felt amazing. I mean, maybe it was maybe it was semi-psychological that I was like free from this thing that was inside of me, holding me down and bogging down my weight loss. So I came home and I had a salad, which I took a picture of for you guys, and it was an amazing salad. And then I hung out for a little bit, did a little homework, and then I had this jolt of energy, and it was only like 4:30. And so I decided to go walk around downtown. It's so dangerous because that's where all the shopping is. But they just put in a brand new city Target. And literally, it's the first Target San Francisco has ever had. So I went to Target. Oh, it's so amazing. I had so much fun. As you can tell, it makes me so happy because I grew up going to Target. I grew up going to Target with my mom. Every time I go home to Florida, I'm always in Target a lot, and I'm also in Publix a lot. I miss Publix quite a bit, but I just have really great memories of Target. I'll show you what I got if you guys are interested. My first thing that I got this blazer. It's gonna be so cute for the fall. I can't wait to wear it. It's been a little hot in the city. I remember a couple days ago I was like, it's freezing, I'm drinking a cup of tea. Well, now it's like really hot and I've got the fan going and everything. So just pretend that I'm not wearing a striped dress. Yeah, if I had better lighting in here, you guys could really see what it looks like. It's like navy blue and it's got this hot pink striped through it, and then it's got these really nice fall colors. It's like this oxblood burgundy red color, and then there's this really nice pumpkin-y orange color, and I don't know if you guys can see. So it's cute. Had a really good time finding this. It was like $30, which is kind of expensive, but it's worth it with how much use I'm gonna get out of it. Also, I got this huge makeup palette. It was $15. So I wasn't expecting to buy any makeup because I have some stuff that I've been using for a long time. I really haven't branched out. I know what brands I like. But I saw this palette and I was like, are you freaking kidding me? That's only $15? So I ended up buying it. See, I'm kind of new into wearing a bunch of makeup. I've been wearing like powder and mascara pretty much my whole life. Over the summer, I got really involved in like trying new eyeshadows, and I was trying to like pencil in my eyebrows a little bit, and I've been wearing blush and bronzer lately, so I just saw this and I was like, wow, that is a lot of pretty colors. I mean, wow. I got Mrs. Doubtfire. It was $3.50. I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen our movie collection, but we have tons of movies. And it's mainly Ren's because he is a huge movie buff. I mean, you can kind of see a little bit over here. Ren likes the movies, and I like the books. So he can have this wall, and I can have this wall. Mrs. Doubtfire was on TV a couple months ago, and Ren and I just both happened to be home, and so we like cuddled up on the couch, and we were just cracking up, laughing our asses off, and it's a movie that we don't actually have, and it's just one of those good ones. You know, they probably have it on Netflix where you can instantly stream it, but it was $3.50, and I cannot say no to that. I got the cutest soap dispenser. So it's just like little pears. Here, this is what it looks like. But I just think it's gonna look so cute in my bathroom, and I'll just keep it forever and just keep refilling it with refill soap. I got some new shampoo that I've been looking at and wanting to try. I know it might not look like I need thicker, fuller hair. My scalp gets really greasy after like a day or two, and I was talking to somebody not too long ago about it. They have the same kind of problem, and they told me to try to find shampoo with caffeine in it. This has a caffeine energizer in it, and it's like a menthol, and it's made with pure plant extracts, so I don't know. I don't really need the thickening agent that it has. But I really wanted something to kind of be really refreshing and stimulating for my scalp. So I got some tea as well, my favorites. I am totally addicted to Sleepy Time tea and this yogi tea, and I basically put one bag of each in my tea. I like this taste because it's really subtle and calming, and I really like this tea. It's got a really good taste too. It's I feel like there's like a little bit of licorice in it. Yeah, organic licorice root. Anyway, I like the taste of the Sleepy Time tea better, but I love the messages on the yogi tea. I can't even tell you. It's like a fortune cookie, kinda, to me, without all the calories. I basically pick a tea bag out, rip it open, plop it in my cup, make the hot tea, like pour it over the tea bag, and then once I sit down and I'm about to enjoy it, I'll read my fortune, which is on the yogi tea. And I've gotten some really good ones in the past, like I've saved them. The funny thing is the yogi tea fortunes are almost better than a fortune cookie. It's almost like a horoscope. That's how much emphasis I put on this tea. I know it might be a little crazy. Back in the beginning of September, when I was really kind of starting to find myself, to love myself, to experience what it meant to love yourself, I was having a really hard time believing I was beautiful, and I was having a really hard time believing that I could ever love myself. And that night after therapy, I got home, I had a cup of tea, and this was what I got. It says, let me see, I am beautiful, I am bountiful, I am blissful. Now that is a cool message, especially during the day. You're trying to convince yourself that you're beautiful, trying to convince yourself that you're blissful and that you love yourself. And then at freaking night, you get this message in your tea and you're like, oh my God, there's something greater than myself at work here. I got some tortilla chips and some cheese and some salsa. This salsa is the best salsa I've ever had in my whole life. Anyway, I'm going to have like a taco salad for dinner. I really wanted some guacamole, you know, like some really good guacamole. So I'm going to cut up a bunch of avocado. I'm going to have a little bit of cheese and a little bit of sour cream and a lot of salsa and a lot of lettuce. Anyway, I hope you guys had an amazing day. I had a pretty good day. I feel so much better knowing that I don't have my IUD in anymore. And I have to show you already, so I'm obviously still going to be bloated. I literally just got that IUD out a few hours ago. But, my rings have been able to come off my fingers. And I know the other day when I showed you the video, the rings wouldn't even, this one's a little bit harder, but the rings are actually coming off of my fingers now. The other day that I made my video and showed you my fingers, my rings would not budge from any of my fingers. And it's like a miracle that they're coming off now. So I'm just really hopeful. I have a feeling that that was the ticket, that was the thing I needed to figure out in order to make this weight loss click. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great night. I will see you again tomorrow for another accountability challenge. And weigh-in is on Friday. Wish me luck. Bye.
She is unstoppable.